Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. The third and final game of the night. Lincoln Prep taking on the St. Laurent Express out of Montreal, Quebec. A heavyweight bout set to get underway. These two teams match up very well against one another, and we should be in for an exciting matchup. I am Daniele Franceschi. Again, thank you for joining us. This is the 5th annual Shoot for a Cure basketball showcase, our Friday night session concluding here with this matchup. And right away off the opening tip, a layup converted there. And that is Kaylee Hall getting into the lane and finishing off the glass. Hall deflects the pass, and St. Laurent will, and it is deflected. It will be Lincoln Prep basketball. Few names to keep an eye on here tonight, especially on the Lincoln Prep side of things. Bryn Masakwich, 6'1" senior, wearing number 5 in black. She has verbally committed to UCLA, so one of the top prospects in the country. And according to our very own Michaela Richer, as there you see Bryn Masakwich getting on the board. She is ranked number 3 on our NPH rankings for the class of 2019. Another name you might want to get familiar with, Katura Balabaku. And she is a 5'7" guard, small but explosive and crafty. Also a senior and someone that Lincoln Prep leans on. She is wearing number 12 in black. And a foul. And so St. Laurent will inbound along the baseline. A quick start for Lincoln Prep. And there you see pressure being applied by Bryn Masakwich, national team athlete, represented Canada at the FIBA U18 Americas over the summer. In her second tour of duty with Canada basketball. Desperation 3 and no good. And so a shot clock violation. The head coach of Lincoln Prep is Richard Nurse, and yes, that name does ring a bell, as it should. He is the father of Kia Nurse, who is a WNBA professional and, of course, a decorated international athlete playing for Canada. And they go with the horns action, and they're all wide open. Callie Pocknick misses Masakwich, but they hit her on the roll, and she finishes 2 quick buckets to start things off, and now picking up and bringing some pressure here. You gotta love the tempo early on. Kleska with it for St. Laurent. Kleska, she is fouled on her way to the basket. Sandrine Kleska. And so St. Laurent will inbound along the baseline. Kleska will trigger, and she gets it in to Keandra Brown. Over to Sarah Bally. And a foul. 3 quick team fouls committed by Lincoln Prep. And so it's a 6-0 start for them. Less than 2 minutes into this ball game. Underneath, finishing off the glass, that is Sandrine Kleska. And she gets the Express on the board. Got to tell you, these St. Laurent Express, they travel in style. Masakwich, left hand. Oh, good look. Excellent look underneath. Layup no good. That was Jada Granum pushing in transition. Here comes St. Laurent. And 1! Count it, plus the foul. Excellent finish in transition. Sarah Bailey. Count it, plus the foul. So free throw on its way. And it is good. Into the ball game. We told you about her off the top. Katura Balabaku. And she has possession of the basketball right here. Coming off the screen, and she is fouled. And caught reaching in. Balabaku. She's also highly touted and comes in at number 5 on our NPH rankings for the class of 2019. That ball is deflected. And it's Kaylee Hall with it. Hall, screen set by Granum. Nice pass over to the roller. Beautiful feed and a missed layup there by Balabaku. She gets her own rebound, finds Granum. Granum, 3 on the way. No good. Offline. That was Emily Martindale and a travel. Well, this Lincoln Prep team, they are absolutely loaded with talent. It's a well-coached group. And they are the reigning OSBA champions for the women's division. And so certainly there are high expectations for this team heading into the season as their league schedule looms. Layup is good. And that is Angelica Justjean. And a good finish in transition. And just like that, the Express, a 7-0 run, they take a 1-point lead. For those wondering, of course, we had our second ball game of the night featuring Jay Addison as they won in convincing fashion over King's Christian, and it was Madeline Anderson who picked up MVP honors, and there's a 5-second violation. And she had an excellent game. Also want to give recognition to Shawnee Brown, the senior guard. She was absolutely electric tonight, and the praises will be sung for her because she was, again, outstanding for Jay Addison. Up the floor it is Kleska, and their point guard, Kleska, gets it over to the wing. Driving into the lane, that's Bailey, and she misses. Bailey gets her own rebound. Good fight. Oh, and a travel. And 6:41 remaining here in the opening quarter, 7-6. Can't say I've seen a team, prep or any other level, come into a gym and have their very own shoe pad where they step on it before they come on the court, and for the grip, that is pretty cool. Foul underneath, and that'll send Balabakubo to the line. My goodness. So Balabakubo, her first free throw is good. Second attempt at the line. On its way. Also good. Pressure being applied. Full court by Lincoln. And here comes Kleska. Swings it near side. Screen set. That is Angelique Justjean. Swinging it now. They get it to the corner and a turnover. And so it will be, it is St. Laurent Express basketball, it appears, along the baseline. And so full shot clock reset, it appears. Some confusion, driving, nice move, no good. Rebound secured, and here comes Lincoln Prep in transition. And slowing down, that is Peyton Connolly. Connolly gets it to the corner. That is Emily Martindale. Martindale gets it back to Connolly. Connolly drives, left hand into the lane, floats it up, no good, gets her own rebound. She is blocked, and a good piece of defending there from Keandre Brown. It's always fun when you see these teams cross provincial lines, and especially when we get our neighbors from Quebec coming down and playing some cross-provincial, basketball. This is a great matchup between two very good programs. So already in the penalty, and that'll send St. Laurent to the foul line, and it is their point guard, Sandrine Kleska. First free throw, it's good. Kleska, second, also good. So substitutions coming. Granum checking back in, and it'll be Masikwich taking a breather here early in the first. And so 9-8 the score in favor of St. Laurent, as the scorekeepers try to correct that, and they do. Calabikubo kicks. Granum, mid-range jumper is good. Nice job by Calabikubo. Driving into the lane, penetrating and dishing it out for an open jumper. Kleska with it. Kleska is swinging along the perimeter. There's Jean with it. Bailey with it. Bailey into the lane. Floater. Tough shot. Rebound. Calabikubo. Calabikubo crosses the timeline. One-on-one. Drive, spins. Oh, what a move! Katura Balabikubo. And she finishes off the glass after the nice spin move. St. Laurent. Screen set, driving baseline into the lane. And one! Nifty piece of footwork. Ornella Ayu. Beautiful finish.
That's one shot.
And a nice effort on that play by Ornella Ayu. Somehow, you see the good pivot, and she somehow gets it to drop, plus the foul. Nifty finish. And here's Balabikubo. Balabikubo with it. Turns the corner. Kicks. Connolly. Good ball movement from Lincoln Prep. St. Laurent, good defensive rotations. And the rebound secured by the Express. Kleska. Driving into the lane, and a foul on the floor. And so St. Laurent, that'll send them to the free throw line. They are in the penalty in the bonus. Angelique Just Jean at the foul line. 12-12 the score. We're all knotted up. Just Jean. And she sinks the first. Well, we talked about this young lady off the top. Katura Balabikubo, and then you see this beautiful move. Gets into the lane, spins off her defender, finishes with the right hand. Nifty piece of footwork, and you see she is absolutely explosive. And look at her, they're bringing the trap, and she's able to split it single-handedly. Gets it to the corner, jumper, good! That was excellent work from Balabikubo. And the jumper is made by Tate Cleland. Pressure being applied. Kleska, oh, a foul. Connolly whistled for the foul. Bit of a questionable call there. So that'll send Ayu to the line. Ornella Ayu out of St. Laurent, Quebec. In class of 2021, she makes the second free throw, also good. Substitution coming. Luella Alana checking in. And that'll give Sandrine Kleska a break. And so you see the St. Laurent Express going with a 2-3 zone. They're really trying to deny the post entry to Bryn Masikwich. Gets it over. Looking. Trying to get it into Masikwich. They do. But they all converge on her. Good defense from the Express. Masikwich. No space to operate. Down to three. Out of bounds. And a great defensive sequence from the Express. I'll ride the Express all the way down to St. Laurent. Alana changing directions and gets it across the timeline. 3:05 remaining. Swings it, cross court. 3 on the way. Good! Dial it up from deep. Angelique Jojon. Massaquich. They do understand that she is an X factor. They're trying to deny her a touch every chance they get. 3! Answering right back. Ketura Balabayuko. Inside, foul. So Ketura Balabay Kubo answering the triple from Jojon with one of her own, and all knotted up at 18 apiece with 2:26 remaining here in the opening quarter. Substitution, Jada Granum getting a breather, and subbing in for her is Marma Turkstra. At the line, Keandra Brown, her first free throw is no good. Brown settles in. Her second attempt on its way. Good, and a substitution. She will get a breather. And we have a timeout. 2:26 remaining here in this opening quarter. 19-18, the Express hold a 1-point lead. We'll be back. Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Georges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in! No good! 2 seconds to go! Oh!
Commercial spots available to promote and market your brand, event, or product. Enjoy the ultimate way to catch the game when you can't.
That man from Quebec.
NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season.
Back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center here on the campus of Ryerson University, the 5th annual. And some conversation happening there, and we have Lincoln Prep inbounding, and they will bring it up the floor. 5th annual Shoot for a Cure basketball showcase. Proud to be a part of this event for the 2nd consecutive year. And Lincoln Prep swinging around the perimeter, trying to break down this zone defense, and the trap coming there in the corner. They get it down along the block. Shot clock down to 5, hoisting up a desperation mid-range jumper, but it drops. Tough shot, Emily Martindale. Kleska with it. Driving and a foul. And so that is Ornella Ayu. And she will go to the foul line to shoot a couple. 1:51 remaining. 20-19. The score in favor of Lincoln Prep. And we expect this one to be a tight one all the way through. 2 well-coached teams. A pair of prestigious programs going toe-to-toe. Ahu, second is good. Up the floor, here comes Emily Martindale for Lincoln Prep. Swings it to Cleland. Over to Martindale, open look, decides not to shoot it. Cleland, 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound, no good, and that was Turkstra with an opportunity, and she can't convert. And so the ball will stay with Lincoln Prep. To the corner, open look. For 3, it's short. Good rebound underneath and a bit of a tussle. And Phoenix Gedeon coming up with it. Going toe-to-toe against Bryn Massaquich, the UCLA commit. And Lincoln Prep Now setting up in a 2-3 zone. Kleska with it. They set a screen. She turns the corner, gets into the lane. Kleska fouled, and that is Masikwich who will pick up the foul. First free throw is good from Kleska. Kleska, second, no good. Rebound secured there by Turkstra. Here comes Martindale. Martindale crosses half court. Masikwich thinks about it, looks underneath, good pass. Turkstra, another missed layup. Turkstra, and it almost turns it over. Balabikubo with it. Gets it to Masikwich. Masikwich looking for a backdoor feed to Martindale. Sub coming. And that'll be Keandra Brown. She's going to check in. So Brown will come in for Phoenix Guignon. They're going to add some time to the shot clock. 22-20. Express lead by 2. 5 seconds on the shot clock. 1 minute on the game clock as we inch closer to the end of this first quarter. 3 on the clock. Down to 2. Turkstra, no good. And it's going to stay with Lincoln Prep. Looked like Masikwich may have gotten away with a little bit of a shove there. So the shot clock will go to 24. And the officials are going to discuss, and it's going to stay at 24. So fresh 24 for Lincoln. Martindale, her three-point attempt is blocked, but Masikwich underneath, and she is fouled. So Masikwich, 6'1", again verbally committed to play for UCLA. First free throw is good. And really, when you talk about her size and the length that she brings, it's really, she possesses an excellent all-around skill set, able to shoot the ball, able to attack off the dribble, and she makes both on this trip to the line. And the trap. And now somehow Kleska able to escape that, and now back to her. Kleska, 3 on the way. No good. Rebound, it's Turkstra with it. Balabikubo pushing in transition. Up ahead, beautiful ball movement, and unable to finish was Martindale. 22-22, all knotted up. Sub coming, Jada Granum checking back in for Marma Turkstra. .26 seconds remaining. Shot clock, game clock separated by 3 seconds. St. Laurent with possession. Here's Kleska. Kleska being pressured. Balabikubo closes in on her. Down at 10 on the shot clock. Winding down, attacking off the dribble, no good. Batted around and never hit the rim. 2-1, Kleska! No good, and that will be a shot clock violation. So they will likely put time back on the clock here. And they are going to put time. So it'll be set back to 2 as a result of the shot clock violation. So Lincoln's going to have an opportunity to hoist up a last second heave here. Balabikubo. You see Kaylee Hall in the backcourt. Everyone else in the front court, it will be Martindale, the inbound. Masikwich parked on the low block near side. And so scores table just working on correcting and adding the time. So we'll be at 2 seconds once it is officially added. It's been an entertaining opening quarter. Both teams going back and forth and exchanging blows here in the opening 10 minutes. So 2.2 officially on the clock. And now up ahead into the front court. Turned over, 1 second and a heave, and no good. So that'll do it for the opening quarter. All knotted up at 22 apiece between the St. Laurent Express and Lincoln Prep Huskies. We'll be back for second quarter action here, the 5th annual Shoot for a Cure Basketball Showcase.
I'm Jaden Clayton. I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Just turn up. Let's get it done. Yep. Hey, twist! I got you on your house side. Cleveland! Go on that side. Yeah.
The pace is too slow.
Yeah.
They don't have anybody who can play at this pace.
Yeah. Noah, drop. Noah, Nate. Go to work. Hey, let's talk. Tired of this. Let's go.
1, 2, 3.
Family. Let's go. Bring it in.
Together.
1, 2, 3 together. Come on. Give me that. Ask your partner, please. Can you ask him? Ask him.
Hey, you see it?
Thank you.
3, blue. Good, right?
Yeah. Knock it down. Yes, sir. Hey, go to work on him. At the post. Ben, I got you. Noah. Spin. Josiah. Let's box. Go to the ball. Who? Who are you talking to? You think you're gonna win the game? All right.
Big shout out to the young man, Jaden Clayton, who you saw featured in that mic'd up segment there. Shout out to Tristan, shout out to everybody here, our whole entire staff, and we want to send, again, a special thank you to the organizer of this event, and Kareem Griffin, the man behind the scenes, doing a lot of the legwork and also helping us get here and all situated and set up tonight and for the rest of the weekend. Balabakubo off the mark on her three-point attempt. Second quarter underway now, St. Laurent and Lincoln Prep. 22-22, an entertaining, fast-paced, action-packed opening quarter. Here's Kleska down inside looking for Brown. Too big, too strong, too much to handle underneath, and she opens the scoring here in the second quarter. Here's Hall with it, over to Masakwich. Masakwich against this 2-3 zone. Swings it far side, down underneath, Jada Granum. Nice move, good. Beautiful, beautiful drop step from Jada Granum, finishing with the left hand off the glass. Kleska drives. Rebound secured by Masakwich. Hall up ahead to Martindale. Martindale pulls up, no good. Fighting for it, picks up her own rebound. Hall, yes! Kaylee Hall hits the short corner jumper. 26-24. Lincoln Prep inches ahead. Get the sense it's going to be one of those games. Brown, oh baby. Strong take. Keandra Brown, class of 2020, 6'1" forward to the corner. Balakubo blocked. She's fighting for it. Balabakubo gets it back, swings it to Martindale. Inside to Granum, and she was not expecting that pass. Kleska. Kleska drives into the lane, runs into a wall, kicks it out for three, well short, from Angelica Jojon. Substitutions, and we'll get our first look at Jennifer Atobra. Jennifer Atobra, number 7, checking in for the St. Laurent Express. Also in for St. Laurent, Luella Alana. And now Balabakubo with it, swings it, looking to get it inside towards the free throw line. They do. Conley, but she can't handle it. It's a turnover. Down the other way, Alana. Alana with it. Kicks it out. Swinging in along the perimeter. They get it down, looking to get it down inside, and it's a foul on the ground, a push in the back. So that was Peyton Connolly picking up the foul. Bit of a subtle shove, and that'll bring Marma Turkstra back into the ball game. Phoenix Guignol back into the game for St. Laurent as well. They get it to her. Guignol travel. And so she did not establish her pivot foot, did not put the ball on the ground, and as a result, it's a travel. And Katura, Balabe, Kubo, across the timeline, down inside Turkstra. Masakwicz wide open, deflected. She did a terrific job of sealing her defender and was wide open. Substitution, and it is Ornella Ayu back in. Angelica Jean. Balabe Kubo, 3. Got it! Nice execution off the inbounds play, and it results in a, although it was lightly contested, but still a rather difficult shot, and she was able to knock down the triple. A good look and a good hit. Deflected. 29-26 to score. And offensive foul. That's an illegal screen on Phoenix Guignol. And so Lincoln Prep will regain possession. And here is Balabichenko. Underneath, Masakwicz, left-hand layup, timeout, St. Laurent. Beautiful execution on that set piece. 31-26, the Lincoln Prep Huskies are out in front. We'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Canada's basketball talent blossoms right before our eyes. From coast to coast. It's our job to bring it to the light. No gimmicks, just hard work on the hardwood. Who will step up to the plate this summer? Who will make their game undeniable and challenge every man in front of him? Game will speak.
Now is your chance to get involved with the fastest growing sport in Canada with the industry leaders and influencers. Get in the game today and join NPH in growing basketball in this country.
We'll take a look at Katura Balabe Kubo. And you see Lincoln Prep coming out, and they're in a, looks like a 3-2 zone. And they put Bryn Masakwicz right at the top of that zone, and it's a lot of length to contest with, along with Marma Turkstra. 3 from the corner, no good. Masakwicz fighting for it, and she is fouled. And so Bryn Masakwicz battling for that ball for the board. And here's Balabe Kubo. And you got one weapon you need to watch out for. It's certainly Masakwicz. 3 on the way. Good. Tate Cleland. And now an 8-point lead for Lincoln Prep. Brown with it. Swinging it to the corner. 3. No good. Deflects off the backboard. Kleska 3. Short. Rebound secured by Lincoln. And here come the Huskies. Oh, Balabe Kubo nearly stepped out of bounds. 3 on the way, no good. Trying to make a back-to-back triples. Offensive rebound, deflects, and 1! Right into the hands of Masakwicz. She tips it on forward to Turkstra. She finishes with the left. plus the foul. And now a 10-point lead for Lincoln Prep. So Bryn Massaquoi will take a breather, a well-earned break. Here's Turkstra. Free throw, no good. Off the back iron, and here's Kleska. 36-26, 5:45 remaining here in the second quarter. Down inside, Brown, nice feed. Good finish and a wonderful feed from Angelica Jojon. With Balabé Kubo. Balabé Kubo, open look for three. Oh man, she can really play. And now they go into a man-to-man full court press. Balabé Kubo, it's her second triple. And a violation. Turnover. And there might be a discrepancy with the scoreboard, and yes, indeed it is. They've corrected it. 39-29. 5:09 remaining here in the opening half. Substitution. Sarah Bailey. Balabé Kubo, and ball is deflected. This pass was intended for Sydney Gucker-Wicki. So now the officials will come together. There was a little bit of debris on the court, and so pick that up and we'll resume play. Here's Balabé Kubo. Crossing over, screen set by Martindale. Gets it over to Gucker-Wicki. No good, Turkstra. Too easy, misses it though. That's a gimme. That's the third one she's missed tonight from in tight. And now they get it over. And here is Au driving and a foul. 4:37 remaining. 39-28, Lincoln Prep leads over St. Laurent. Substitutions coming. Kate Nichols checking in for the Huskies. Turkstra out, as is Balabé Kubo. First free throw is good from Ayu. Ahu, second free throw is good. Sub coming for St. Laurent, Phoenix Guédillon. Checking in. And they break the press with ease as Granham has it. Nice pass, kicks it, turnover. Looking for a cutting Emily Martindale, it just was not there. Thought about it, down inside instead to Brown. A foul on the ground. And Brown has been a handful to deal with inside the paint. 9-point lead for the Huskies. Here's Brown. Swing it along the perimeter. Driving. That is Bailey. There's Brown. Mid-range jumper, no good. Short. Rebound is secured. Turning the corner, here comes Wicki. Up ahead. They advance the ball up the court. In the corner now, it's Cleland. Over to Martindale. Martindale. And Granham can't handle the pass. So we pause momentarily as Martindale checks out of the ball game, and she lost her shoe on that last possession. And the Express inbounding, going to their press break. Here's Kleska with it. Kleska drives, kicks to the corner. Driving into the lane, hard aggressive take. Count it, plus the foul. And that's Angelica Jojon. A good finish there. Catching on the perimeter in the corner, driving towards the middle of the floor, finishing off the glass. Masakwich back in. Free throw is good from Justin. Looking towards the middle of the floor and a turnover. The Express force a turnover. Kleska drives, kicks, open look for Brown. It's a little too short. Not enough on it. Offensive rebound and they miss an easy layup. Oh, and a bit of a tussle underneath. So it's a foul on the Express. And Balabekubo will check right back in after a quick break. Kate Nichols will stay in. It'll be Tate Cleland coming out of the ball game. Balabekubo inbounds. Kaylee Hall with it. Hall advances up the floor to Granum. Granum picks up her dribble. Granum. So one thing you can't do is turn into the pressure. Underneath Nichols, she is fouled. Very bizarre sequence there, but Nichols ends up getting fouled and she will go to the line and substitution coming. Coach Daniel Lacasse not happy with Phoenix Guédillon. Nichols first is good. Kate Nichols at the line, her second on its way, no good, but Masakwich just too much to handle. Misses, gets her own rebound, puts it up and in. 3 minutes left in this opening half. You talk about Lincoln Prep, you talk about one of the best teams in the country at the prep level for women's basketball. And you see the weapons that they have. So deep team. Nichols. Balabekubo. Oh man, spins out of it. Hall, Masakwich, layup is good. That play was made possible by the effort of Balabekubo along the sideline, somehow eluding the pressure and initiating that fast break. Boy, is she ever talented. Driving, no good. Masakwich gets the defensive rebound. Up ahead, Hall, beautiful ball movement and a foul. The touch pass from Hall to Nichols, and Nichols will go to the line. It's nickel to gold, Copper at the line. Oh baby, 2:16 remaining. Let's take another look at this one. Check out the move. We're gonna take a look as Tristan dials it up. First free throw is good. Look at this. The footwork, beautiful job by Balabekubo to advance the ball, and then one extra pass, and Masakwich makes no mistake, finishes the layup. Both free throws good on that trip. 46-33. The Huskies hold a 13-point lead. Nero travel. And a 10-second violation. Time count violation. Unable to get it across half court. Terpstra will sub in. And Bryn Masakwich take a breather. And so Nichols will inbound for Lincoln Prep. Here's Balabekubo. Balabekubo to Granum. Granum back to Balabekubo. Screen set, she rejects. Oh my goodness gracious God. If she would have made that, that was a wonderful move to get into the paint. You see the quickness on display there from Balabekubo. Kleska. She has been the primary ball handler. Brown. Shot fake, drives, left hand, nice finish. Good footwork. from Keandra Brown. And into a horn set here for Lincoln Prep. Terkstra and Granum. Terkstra sets the screen. Now Granum rolls to the rim. Back out to Terkstra. To Nichols. Nichols drives baseline. Nichols blocked, and she should have went straight up with it. Brown with the rejection. Over to Kleska. Kleska to the corner. Underneath to Brown. Layup, no good. Brown fighting for it. And we have a tie-up. And timeout on the floor. 1:08 remaining here in the second quarter. Lincoln Prep, the Huskies, hold an 11-point lead, 46-35. We'll take a quick break and rejoin you shortly to bring you the rest of this opening half.
Is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand down.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email mdotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
You have to be competitive, you have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Ladies and gentlemen, your national champion, Canada.
Welcome back inside the Manly Athletic Center. There you see Kia Nurse in attendance and seated in the stands and chatting it up, and alongside her mom, of course, her dad, Richard, the head coach of Lincoln Prep. The Huskies out in front. They lead by 10 as St. Laurent has possession of the basketball. And you talk about women's basketball here in Canada, a big reason. We talk about the growth and proliferation of the sport. That young lady, Kia Nurse, has a lot to do with that and deserves a lot of credit. Coming off a fantastic showing, great performance at the World Championships for Canada. Not the result they hoped for, losing in the quarterfinals to Spain, but as the jumper is no good, but Granum with the defensive rebound, Masakwich with it. But Nurse continues to perform at a high level. She also had an excellent rookie season in the WNBA with the New York Liberty. Balabe Kubo turns, Masakwich down inside, Balabe Kubo. Oh, got away with a travel there. My goodness. We're talking about jumping continents there. She went from one continent to the next. Timeout on the floor, so Richard Nurse wants to talk things over with his Lincoln Prep Huskies squad. 41 seconds remaining. We're going to take a quick break and be right back to bring you the end of the first half. A look inside the huddle of the St. Laurent Express as they trail by 10 here with 41 seconds remaining in the opening half. Head coach Daniel Lacasse is trying to provide a spark, inject some energy into his troops. And the Lincoln Prep Huskies, this is a very deep basketball team. They come out of the timeout with possession of the basketball, looking to extend their lead as Balabé Kubo is at the foul line, shooting 2. First is good. Rolls around and drops. Balabé Kubo at the line. Her second attempt is good. Successful trip to the stripe for Balabé Kubo. Under 40 seconds remaining, here comes the St. Laurent Express. Kleska, wide open mid-range jumper is good from Angelica Joshon. Balabé Kubo over to Masakwich. Travel, she couldn't hold her pivot foot. So Masakwich called for the travel. And 0.1 second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And effectively the shot clock has been turned off. And so they're going to hold it for the final possession. A 10-point deficit for the Express. Kleska, under 10 to go now. Kleska looking to get it down inside to Brown. Deflected, stolen, battle for the loose ball. Jump ball, and that'll stop the time with 1.3 remaining. And it will be in the direction of the Lincoln Prep Huskies. So the arrow goes to Lincoln. And with 1.3, they may have an opportunity to chuck up a last-second heave here. Balabé Kubo certainly wants it. She's got to make her way up the floor. And that's where it goes. She touches it, and that's going to do it. So at the half, it is the Lincoln Prep Huskies. They lead 47-37 over the St. Laurent Express. It is our third and final game of the evening. The 5th annual Shoot for a Cure Basketball Showcase will be back after this halftime break.
Build a relationship and get to know them and help them just really be the best young women and basketball players that they can be. I will be evaluating talent and scouting across Canada, just evaluating players' strengths, weaknesses, area for improvement, and also making a prediction and recommendations in terms of where they can take their career and what directions they could be looking at. The opportunities are endless. If girls basketball players in Canada want to excel and want to make a career out of basketball, they have every single opportunity to. It's just a matter of putting the work in, putting the consistency in, putting the discipline in. So to have this project on my lap after everything that I've lived and that I've kind of been through with basketball, the timing is perfect. And again, the potential and the room for growth and the room for opportunity with girls basketball and with North Pole Hoops girls basketball, the potential is untapped.
My name's Katra Balabé Kubo, and I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Yeah. Hey, come set screen, set screen. You never realize that those people always walk, her arms are super long. Either like step back fake, I do it all the time, step back fake and blow by her because you're way faster than her. Ball here, yeah, ball's here, yeah, man's here, yeah, ball's here, yeah, man's here, yeah, ball's here, yeah, ball's here, yeah, man's here. Pick that up, dive on it. Help side, yeah, help side. Oh, shoot, good job, steal that, steal that. Yeah, man's here, yeah, ball's here, yeah, ball's here. Yeah, be ready for the screen, be ready for the screen. Yeah, ball's here, yep. Get up on it, get up, take the ball, take the ball, take the ball. Yeah, ball's here. Good D, good D. Get on it, get on it. Yep. Yeah, man's here, yeah, strong side. Yeah, deny. Yeah, deny. Yeah, deny. Yeah, no switch, go back, go back. Yeah, ball's here, yeah, man's here, yeah, ball's here. Good take, good string, good job. Still switch, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Good block, good D. Good D. In here, yeah, watch screen. Back screen, squeeze, squeeze. You gotta play better D than that, let's go. That side, that side. Come here. You're allowing yourself to get screened. You're waiting for Jada or whoever it is to come up to you and screen you. Don't wait. Fight through it automatically. I shouldn't be switching with you because why are you guarding a girl that's 6'2", you know? Fight through the screen. shot, good hit. Good shot, Paris. Good shot, Paris. Good job. Get it back! Steal that, Alexis. Holy. Good block! Yeah, strong side. Yeah, balls here. Yeah, balls here. All you, Jada. Go up. Oh, yeah! Talk on knee! Oh, don't stop dribbling. You gotta clear out. Good job, Paris! Good shot! Yeah! Good vision. Good job. Good passing! Hey, 20B! 2 more! Let's relax here. Have your help. Yeah, I have the ball here. Yeah, ball here. Yeah, ball's here. Here we go, ladies. Hustle out. 10 seconds. Look to push. That's the main thing right now. They're so stagnant. Like, if we push the ball, guaranteed we'll score in transition every time. Yeah, Tiana! Good job, ladies. Okay. My name's Ketra Balabi-Kubo, and I'm mic'd up for North Pole Hoops. Yeah. Hey, come set screen. You never realize that those people always block? Her arms are super long. Either like step back fake, I do it all the time, step back fake, and blow by her because you're way faster than her. Ball here, yeah, ball's here. Yeah, min's here, yeah, ball's here. Yeah, min's here, yeah, ball's here. Yeah, ball's here.
Welcome back inside the Mattamy Athletic Center. We're on Coca-Cola Court. Beautiful campus of Ryerson University. The St. Laurent Express and Lincoln Prep Huskies closing out day one of the fifth annual Shoot for a Cure basketball showcase. And it is the Lincoln Prep Huskies up 47-37, a 10-point lead coming out of the half. 3 on the way. It's short. Brown fighting for the rebound, and it is coming away with it was Just Jean. And here's Kleska. Massaquich guarding her. Over to Jusjean. Plus the foul. Looked like she might have got away with a travel there, but she does indeed finish. And so, Angelica Jusjean. And the basket is good, plus the foul. So the deficit back down to single digits. Ball bounces around off the back of the rim. Brown, travel. And didn't look like much of a travel. Didn't see much movement there from Brown on the ground, and she just has a little bit of a chuckle. And Callie Pokranick with it. Pokranick across the timeline, gets it over to Martindale. Martindale, screen set by Granum. Inside to Granum. Granum turns, left hand, hook shot, no good. Massaquich, and they fight underneath, and here's Kleska. Kleska with it. Kleska inside to Brown. Brown at the elbow. Brown kicks it far side. 3 on the way. Jusjean, no good. Rebound secured. And now it is Pokranick pushing in transition. Massaquich working one-on-one. Gets it over. Screen set by Massaquich. It's Hall with it, driving. Hall throws it up and no good, no whistle. Out of bounds, it will be St. Laurent basketball. 8:35 remaining here in the third quarter. Final game of the evening, and it has been a good one. It has lived up to the hype, that's for sure. Kleska. Dribble handoff exchange, and here is Sarah Bailey with it. Bailey off the screen. Bailey kicks it out to Ayu. Ayu, 3 on the way, no good from Jean. Fighting for it, Jean gets it back, and she finishes. Jean. There's Pokranik. Pokranik. Good move. Nice pass. Granum underneath. She is blocked. And it's a 6-point Lincoln Prep lead. Stumbling and on her way to the basket, looked like Kleska might have gotten fouled. Brown ended up on the floor. But it will stay with St. Laurent. 7:47 remaining here in the third quarter. Kleska inbounds and gets it over the Jean. Jean, no good. Massaquich, big rebound from the UCLA commit. Martindale, Massaquich, open mid-range jumper, no good. Fights for it, battle, the ball is batted around, and a foul. And so a foul committed there, St. Laurent. So Emily Martindale will inbound and trigger for the Huskies. Pokranik out to Hall. Hall drives, Pokranik. And now here comes the Express off the turnover. Oh, Angelica Jean. And my goodness, the officials letting a lot of travel slide here. You saw a couple on that possession. Attacking, and one! Kaylee Hall. Count it, plus the foul. And the officials having no business in speaking with the officials. So Hall, free throw is good. 50-41, the score in favor of the Lincoln Prep Huskies. Nice job by Kleska. Kick to the corner. Good look for Jean. How about that rebound? And so a foul on the ground. Peyton Connolly. Whistle for the foul. Nine-point Husky lead. Inside, nice move, and a foul. So Angelica Jean will go to the foul line. She has been aggressive tonight. First free throw on its way, no good. Jean, second free throw is good. And so inbounding, and here comes Callie Pokranik. Pokranik with it. She has it. Pokranik looking for the cutter, no good. It's a turnover. And now Brown, and she forced to pick up her dribble, gets it up ahead. And now here is Ahu, swings it. Jean, 3 on the way, it's short. Fighting for it underneath, offensive rebound, and up and in. That is Sarah Bailey. Massaquich with it. Inside, Massaquich finishes. Lays it in for the deuce. 52-44. The Huskies lead by 8. Here is Ayu. And a foul. And she is down in hard fall. Under 6 minutes remaining. An 8-point Huskies lead. And so, Ayu at the foul line. She will shoot a pair. First on its way, no good. Second free throw coming up here for Ornella Ayu, and it is good. So a sub. And Luella Alana into the ball game for Sarah Bailey. Another substitution coming. Jennifer Atobra in for Ornella Ayu. 52-45. 7-point lead for the Huskies, and into the lane. Balabai Kubo, and didn't look like anybody touched that, but he got away with the travel there. Swinging it, here is Turkstra, now over into the corner. Backing out, Gucker Wiki, down to 5 on the shot clock. Wiki into the lane, no good. And a fight for it, and we have a jump ball. And so inbounding along the baseline, they get it out. Good look for Wiki, well off the mark. It's a good look, especially the tail end of the shot clock, inbounding along the baseline. Driving, and a foul. And so that will send the Express back to the foul line and put them in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. St. Laurent, they've been fighting and scrapping their way back into this ball game. It is Kleska at the line. And Brown will take a break. First free throw is good from Kleska. Kleska, second attempt is also good. 5-point deficit for the Express. It was 10 at the beginning of the third quarter, and now they've trimmed it in half. Masakowicz to the corner, driving middle, kicks it out. Turkstra might have traveled on that one, and no good. Officials letting a lot of this, a lot of things go. And Lincoln Prep inbounding along the baseline. They get it in successfully to Tate Cleland. She is under siege defensively. Great pressure there. Good rotation. Balabe Kubo, though, very crafty, able to find some room to operate. Gets it over to Cleland. Cleland, oh, turnover, bad pass. And here is Alana with it. 4:40 remaining. Kleska over to Alana. Alana back to Kleska. Good flare screen. 3 on the way. Bang! Well choreographed, well executed, and an excellent shot from Kleska. 2-point ball game. Balabe Kubo inside. Masakowicz, they're trying to get it, and they do get it to Masakowicz. She is under pressure, and a turnover. Up ahead, Kleska. Tie, ball game, timeout, Lincoln Prep. 52-52, 4:01 remaining. Don't go anywhere. What a run from the Express. Jump on that train. We'll be right back.
We've traveled across the country and back. 7 years running. Canada's basketball talent blossoms right before our eyes. From coast to coast. It's our job to bring it to the light. No gimmicks, just hard work on the hardwood. Who will step up to the plate this summer? Who will make their game undeniable and challenge every man in front of him? Game will speak. We've traveled across the country and back. 7 years running.
What club you represent, game speaks. There's no politics here. Okay, let's keep it going. Keep the intensity high.
Welcome back here inside the Mattamy Athletic Center. We are on Coca-Cola Court. And so the St. Laurent Express is 52 all. A big run by the Express. Kleska with it. Kleska thinks better of it. Drives and a foul. And so that will send Phoenix Guignon to the foul line. First free throw is good from Guignon. Second free throw is also good. And so the Express are out in front. Granum, Masakwich. Oh, tough finish. Bryn Masakwich. Here's Alana with it. And this ball game is knotted up at 54 apiece. Over to Kleska. Kleska drives. A lot of contact there. No good on that one, so pushing it up ahead. Here's Balabe Kubo. Balabe Kubo with it. Swings it to Masakwich. Masakwich drives. A little bit of a push off there. Got away with it. Look at, oh, she got tight, tangled up there. Martindale, and she hits the three. And so things getting a little bit chippy out here, and the officials blow it dead. A 3-point lead for the Huskies. Alana with it. Luella Alana over to Kleska. Kleska, no good. Good battle underneath, and it is corralled by Kaylee Hall. Nice crossover from Hall, and here's Masakwich with it. Masakwich swings it left side, and a turnover. Pass a little bit off the mark and skips off the hands of Balabakubo. So the Express inbound, and it is deflected, and it will go in the direction of the Lincoln Prep Huskies. And a substitution. Tate Cleland back into the ball game. Balabe Kubo. Cleland. Masakwich. Masakwich. Turns, attacks, kicks, Cleland, open look, three, no good. Masakwich, and a tie up and jump ball. Luella Alana. They get it across the timeline. 3-point lead for the Huskies. Here's Alana. And now it's in the hands of Bailey. Bailey around the screen. Fouled on her way to the basket, and she will shoot two. .152 remaining in the quarter. 57-54. The Huskies lead. Substitution. It is Callie Pokranick back in. Free throw is good. Gets the friendly bounce off the back iron, up and in. This is Bailey, her second attempt. No good. A little bit too strong. Fighting for the loose ball. And it's the Express who are on it. Alana driving. Bailey rejected by Masakwich. Balebe Kubo might have got away with a double dribble. Spinning. Left hand, no good. Rebound secured. And here come the Express. Jean fouled on her way to the basket. At the line, Angelica Jean. First free throw is no good. And 57-55, 2-point lead for the Huskies. Jean, her second attempt. Free throw is good. Oh, nearly throwing it away was Pokranick. Excuse me, that was Masakwich and Pokranick on the receiving end. Back to Pokranick, and now she's under pressure. Balabecheko. Sorry, Balabekubo. Now inside to Masakwich. Trying to work against the entire team, and that is no good. That is not effective offense, nor is it efficient. And a turnover from Jean. Intended for Bailey. It's Callie Pokranick with it. And St. Laurent in a 2-3 zone. Towards the middle. Easy jumper. That's all they need to do. And that's good execution against the 2-3 zone as Masakwich hits that free throw line. Jump shot. Here's Alana with it. Alana drives, some contact, and did not get the call. And here's Masakwich, under a minute to play. Down to 30 seconds. Masakwich looking for a cutter, looking for some help. And she gets it. Cleland, Balabé Kubo. Cleland, open three. It's a 2. Pokranick on the line. And Pokranick was on the line. They call it a 3. And so there is an injury on the floor, and 12.2 seconds remaining. The injured member of the Express is Sarah Bailey. And Kleska in for Alana. Brown in for the injured Bailey as she hobbles off the floor. (62-56), a 6-point lead. 10 seconds to go here in the third. Kleska with it. Down to 5. Kleska. Pressure. Kleska. Corner. Jumper. Go! She beats the buzzer. Jean. Angelica Jean hits that short corner jumper. 62-58 to score after 3 quarters of play. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, what promises to be an exciting fourth quarter. A good finish on hand. 62-58. Lincoln Prep leads over the Express.
NPH events. There's an opportunity to get involved at the ground level. NPH hosts elite level high school tournaments to national club team championships throughout the course of the season. Now is your chance to get involved with the fastest growing sport in Canada with the industry leaders and influencers. Get in the game today and join NPH in growing basketball in this country. The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent to ensure accuracy and credibility. NPH Scouting Service. The NPH Scouting Service is another platform for exposure with a network of over 300 coaches and scouts from some of the most recognizable brands and programs. Our scouts are constantly evaluating talent to ensure accuracy and credibility.
Can fly!
Exposure starts here.
Yet again, a 10-point advantage restored for Team Blue. Oh! It's Judy Georges throwing it down!
Welcome to the NPH live broadcasting experience. Allow our team of video technicians to capture your event in high definition. Streaming directly on all NPH media platforms. Up-to-the-minute live game coverage featuring professional commentators and analysts.
Tip in, no good. 2 seconds to go. Oh!
Fourth quarter, action about to get underway here at the Mattamy Athletic Center. Our final game of the evening, the St. Laurent Express and the Lincoln Prep Huskies, and boy is it a good one. The Huskies leading by 3, 61-58. The score was 62-58. The officials during that quarter timeout did indeed come together and confer with one another and reversed the 3, what was originally ruled a 3 by Callie Pokranick. It was overturned to a 2. So a one-possession game to start out here in this fourth quarter. Here's Masiewicz. Oh, nice move by Bryn Masiewicz, but her jumper is off the mark. Just Jean back on the court. Good to see her back. She was a little shaken up. Waning moments of that third quarter. Just Jean trapped along the baseline, in some trouble, and she is out of bounds on a foul. So the foul called against Sydney Gucker-Wicki. Kleska to inbound, gets it to Brown. Brown, hands off. Oh, and in some traffic and a travel. And that was Ornella Ayu trying to do a little bit too much at times. Pokranick, the Balabé Kubo. Pokranick, corner. Wicki, and she turns it over. Oh. And they say there was a deflection. So Lincoln Prep will retain possession, 11 on the shot clock. They get it to Cleland. No good, it rattles in and out. Rebound, secured. Jean. Angelica Jean. Now over to Kleska. Kleska. They're in zone. Brown, 3. Well off the mark. It's well short of the target. Up the court now. Cleland. Pokranick, Cleland. Inside of Masiewicz. Doesn't even look. She had her wide open. Cleland, 3. Got it. Well, Pokranick was calling for it on the opposite wing, but Cleland, she takes advantage and buries the triple. And now in this 2-3 zone. A 6-point lead, 3 on its way from Kleska. Although she might have been fouled. Rebound and put back is good from Ornella Ayu. Cleland inside, Masiewicz to the corner. 3 on the way, it's short. Rebound is secured. Bodies flying everywhere. In this one, that was Phoenix getting on with the defensive rebound. Kleska intercepted. No, it gets back to Guédillon. Getting on Brown. Attacking the basket. Kicking. Jean. Driving baseline. Ball on the ground. 3 in the key and a turnover. So Brown parked in the key. A 4-point lead for the Huskies. 7:30 remaining. Gets it over to Kubo. Masakwicz. Kubo. Cleland. Pokranik. Open look from deep. No good, it's short. Defensive rebound secured by Jean. Or by Ayu, excuse me. Now here's Kleska. They get it to the high post. Down inside, good pass. Brown got it. Nice feed inside from Getting. The finish from Kadira Brown. Pokranik with it. Over to Kubo. Pokranik. Oh, good dump off feed. Masakwicz can't hit. It's a 2-point ball game. Kleska. To the wing. That is they swing it. Driving baseline. Looking for a pass underneath. It gets back. The Express have it. Shot on its way, no good. Ornella Ayu, she tips it, and it is corralled and possessed by Lincoln Prep. Pokranik. Kubo. Masakwicz. Can't finish. Left-hand layup is good. Back up and in. It's a 4-point lead. Kleska. And the Express taking their time against this 2-3 zone. Inside to Brown, and she's fouled. It's way too easy. A foul on Kubo. A timeout on the floor. The Express trailing by 4. They will congregate and talk things over. We'll take a quick break. 5:41 remaining. Our final game of the evening here. The 5th annual Shoot for a Cure Basketball Showcase.
Canada Top Flight Academy have went back to back.
It's been such a phenomenal season. The fan base has been tremendous across Canada.
We're telling our guys, listen, man, you got to be ready to play and compete because these guys want it.
I don't want to say bad blood, but competitive spirit is going to be front and center here today.
We work hard, we play for each other, and then when we come here for venues like this, we go to war.
Oh, Elijah Fisher!
Everyone's trying to prove themselves. Everyone's trying to show that they're better than other people.
Go forward. You're going to be a beast at the next level.
Either kill or be killed, on the court, you have to be competitive. You have to have a dog in you, or if not, you're not going to succeed or you're not going to do well in the sport.
Is it something that I've done again? Say what?
Here's Campbell, look out, one hand jam.
Seeing is believing. Create your very own mixtape that showcases your top highlights and skills. And strengthen your recruiting status with a direct video for coaches and scouts. Available at all NPH covered and hosted events nationwide. Email mdotto@northpolehoops.com for any inquiries and special filming requests. Exposure starts here.
It's not a game. This is not a game. Don't waste your time.
5:41 remaining in this contest between the St. Laurent Express and Lincoln Prep Huskies. The Express trailing 68-62 with Keandra Brown at the free throw line. She has had an excellent night on the offensive end of the floor and sinks the second free throw. That's a big free throw. So a 5-point lead for the Lincoln Prep Huskies as they bring the ball into the front court. Cleland has it, gets it over to Hall. Cleland, and picks up her dribble, now gets it to Hall. Good seal, but a turnover. Martindale just out of the reach of her long arms, and now here is Kleska. Picks up her dribble, kicks it to Kleska now. Kleska, 5 minutes remaining in this one. Kleska drives into the lane, left-hand floater, no good. Offensive rebound, and one! Keandra Brown. Excellent finish. The offensive rebound and the putback plus the foul. They've had a hard time containing her inside the paint tonight. Brown, free throw no good. Granum with the rebound. Balia Bekubo with it. Up ahead to Hall. Kaylee Hall. Over to Cleland, inside to Martindale. Granum, open look, no good. Rebound is secured by the Express. Here comes Kleska. Kleska swings it. There's Kelia Abisola. Now to Brown. Brown swinging it along the perimeter and a turnover. Balia Bakubo comes up with it. Jennifer Atobra commits the turnover. Balia Bakubo with it, goes behind the back, changes directions. Pressure being applied by Kleska. Granum spins, fires, deflected. Hall, no foul. Ball is recovered and secured now by the Express. It's a 3-point game. Kleska swings it. Abiosola, Kleska for the tie. No. Brown, and they battle for it. And a jump ball. Subs coming. Callie Pokranick and Bryn Masikwich back in for the Lincoln Prep Huskies. And now Pokranick across the timeline. Hall, Masikwich, strong turnaround and face up. Here's Granum inside the paint, and she badly misses that one. And here's Kleska with it. Inside now. Jean, foul. And she will go to the line. And the foul committed by Jada Granum. And that is the fourth on Jada Granum. So she has to be careful with 3:28 remaining. First free throw is good from Jean. 2-point game. Angelica Just Jean. Second is short. That's Balia Bakubo with it and fighting. And look at the body control. Masikwich gets it to Pokranick. Pokranick pushing in transition. Pokranick to Hall. Finishing with the layup, Kaylee Hall. Good execution, good finish. Kleska picks up her dribble. Back to Kleska. This is who they want with the ball. High screen and roll with Brown. Kleska drives. Easy layup for Kleska. The left-hand finish. Under 3 to play. It is a 2-point ball game. Pokranick to Hall. Hall inside to Granum. No good. Rebound secured by the Express. Here they come. Finishing in traffic, Angelica Jusjean. The Express using the Express lane and tying this ball game 70-all. 2:20 remaining. Granum. Oh, too easy. Wide open. Kaylee Hall back out in front. Lincoln Prep. Kleska. Back to that high screen and roll game. Oh, separation. Looking to get it down inside to Brown. She's got Granum on her with 4 fouls. 5 on the shot clock. 3 on the way. Short. Rebound. Lays it up and in on the reverse. Brown, as the shot clock expires, gets it to go. 72-72. Pokranik inside of Masakwich. Baliabakubo, no good. What a rebound by IU. Laying it all on the line. Jean kicks. 3 on the way. No good. That would have given them the lead. Kleska wanted that one. Baliabakubo. We're heading towards the 1 minute mark. Pokranik behind the back to Granum. To Masakwich in the key. Baliabakubo. No good. Rebound. Again, it's IU. Frantic pace. And it will be just Jean, and they get it over to Kleska. Under a minute now. Tie ball game. Brown against Granum. Shot no good. Battle for a loose ball. Who wants it? It's recovered by Baliabachenko. Baliabakubo to Granum. Granum for the lead. No. Rebound. 35 seconds. Here comes Jusjean. They have an odd man opportunity. Jusjean lays it up and in. The lead for St. Laurent. 5 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They lead by 2. The Express, what a run. Masakwich inside, spinning, turning, somehow misses it. Rebound secured by St. Laurent. And they're going to have to foul. And a foul with 6 seconds to go. What a rush. And that'll send them to the line to shoot 2. Subs coming for both teams. Emily Martindale for Lincoln. 2 critical free throws coming from Kleska. Sandrine Kleska gets the first. It is a 1-possession ball game. With this, it will extend to a 2-possession game if she makes it. 75-72, 6 seconds remaining. This is a big free throw. And it's good! Timeout Lincoln. 76-72. The Express looking to make a statement. Oh boy, let's take a moment to decompress. We'll be right back. 6 seconds left on the clock here in the 4th.
Canada's basketball talent blossoms right before our eyes. From coast to coast. It's our job to bring it to the light. No gimmicks, just hard work on the hardwood. Who will step up to the plate this summer? Who will make their game undeniable and challenge every man in front of him? Game will speak.
Get your feet square. Get your feet square.
Take it home.
What a finish we have on our hands here at the Mattamy Athletic Center, and this is the go-ahead bucket. A big one indeed from Jusjean. And yeah, good reason for head coach Daniel Lacasse to be excited. Jumping out of the screen, literally. What a finish, and his Express have a 4-point lead, 76-72, with 6.1 seconds remaining. So for Lincoln, they need a quick bucket and then they're going to have to foul. We'll see if they go for 3 or opt to get a quick 2. But time is of the essence here. Baliabekubo will inbound. They get it to Pokranik. 5 on the clock. 4. Masakwicz. She's going to fire. She's fouled. Oh my goodness, she is fouled. And so with 2 seconds left, it'll send Masakwicz to the line. And so these are 3 big free throws for the UCLA commit, Bryn Masakwicz. Here comes Phoenix getting on for defensive purposes. First free throw, no good. Oh boy. Masakwicz, second free throw on its way. No good. Oh boy. Talk about 2 disappointing misses there for Bryn Masakwicz. Her third. Got it. And so a quick timeout called by the Express. It is a 1-possession game. But with that timeout, they'll have the opportunity to advance the ball past half court. And we'll stick with you for the final moments of this one. 2.1 seconds on the clock. And the Express have possession of the basketball. They will advance it into the front court. And so a foul will put them again on the free throw line, 76-73. Really, for Lincoln, they're going to need a steal here if they're going to have any hope. But what a surge in the second half from the St. Laurent Express, trailing by 10 at the break. Come out with energy and a renewed sense of optimism, and they attack this challenge. Trailing by 6 at one point when we came out of a timeout break, around 3.5 minutes remaining in this one, and now here they are, an opportunity to earn a statement win over one of Canada's very best prep programs in Lincoln Prep, the Huskies. And so it'll be Kleska to trigger an inbound. Certainly has the trust of her coach. And they get it in and a foul. And that took about 0.8 off the clock. And so that'll put Just Jean at the foul line. .3 seconds remaining in this one. Seems like it's all but academic at this point, but still a couple of clutch free throws. She misses the first. And so if there is a miss, they will need to rebound and call a timeout. Will they have enough time to even do that? We will find out. Jean, second free throw for the win, and there it is. She buries it. The St. Laurent Express, a timeout called. This one looks like it's all but done, and if you're Daniel Lacasse, right now you're just telling your team, do not foul. Do not commit a foul on this three-point attempt. Don't give them any hope. And so this is an opportunity, a moment where you would not necessarily even want to come out and contest and challenge, or at least provide a hard contest. But 1.3 seconds remaining on the clock. We'll take this opportunity to thank everyone here, our entire staff. Of course, we do want to thank Kareem Griffin behind the scenes for, and all the organizers who have put on this terrific event. We're happy to be a part of it for the second consecutive year. The 5th annual Shoot for a Cure basketball showcase, our Friday night session, and we've been treated to some great basketball here on this Friday night at the Mattamy Athletic Center here on Coca-Cola Court. With 1.3 seconds remaining, it will be Emily Martindale inbounding for Lincoln Prep, far side of your screen. They'll need a miracle here. And Martindale, they get it, Cleland, and that is it. Game over. The St. Laurent Express. They came from Montreal. They saw and they conquered the Lincoln Prep Huskies. 77-73 the final. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of my producer, Tristan Jones, and everyone else, our entire staff here at NPH, we thank you for watching, and we wish you all a wonderful Friday evening. We'll see you all tomorrow. The 5th annual Shoot for a Cure basketball showcase. Good night, everyone.